Support for Radio Friends comes from Homestead Senior Care, providing trustworthy, kind-hearted senior home care services in your loved one's home. All caregivers are thoroughly screened, extensively trained, professional, and reliable. Homestead is all about providing the highest quality home care service to fit you and your family's needs. Plus, if you would be interested in becoming a caregiver, they offer great part-time positions. Give them a call at 573-442-4333 or check it out at homestead.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, December the 14th. Got an old friend of mine who hadn't been on for a little while, Joy Sweeney. Good to have you back, Joy.
Great to be here, Paul. Thank you so much.
Counsel for a Drug-Free Youth. And we're in the middle of December right now in the holiday season. And you look very holiday-ish.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yes, I wore my red and green.
What is the most important message that we want to get across of what you're doing?
Well, right now, all of the, media and everything that we're doing is talking about underage drinking. Mm-hmm. The message that we as adults send to our young people surrounding alcohol and the holidays is through the roof. So what we're trying to do is encourage adults to let young people know that you can have fun, especially family fun, without drugs, without alcohol. You don't need to be drinking nonstop to have a good time at your family functions. And most people don't drink at every single family function. However, they'll have a glass of wine or there's champagne on the New Year's or whatever. But the roads, the Roadway Coalition for Safety is doing a huge campaign from now through December 12th about not driving under the influence, and then they're ramping it up through the holidays, about arriving sober. And because what happens often is you'll drink celebrating the holidays, and then you'll get in the car and drive to another family function or drive home or drive to someplace else. And a lot of times there's precious lives at stake. And if you don't have kiddos in the car, the other people that you're driving around may.
Right. And we were talking about this on an earlier segment, the fact that if you are giving a holiday party, not everybody at that holiday party that's coming to your holiday party may want to drink. Some of them may have been previous alcoholics and they're trying to avoid drinking, or some of them may be on medication where they should not be drinking. If you're giving a holiday party, it's important to have other types of liquid refreshment available besides just wine and beer.
Absolutely. Or the punch cocktail or whatever it is, have a non-alcoholic version of the same wonderful holiday punch that you always serve.
And let your guests know that this is available also, that you're not expecting that they have to take the alcoholic drinks.
Absolutely. And you know what? Be sensitive to the fact that they may be driving their children home, or that they may have other places that they have to go, that they would have to get behind the wheel, and respect their decision. A lot of times people feel kind of pressured a little bit. Oh, everybody else is drinking, I have to. Say, you know what, we understand that you've got another place to go after this, and we want you to get there safely and celebrate the holidays.
What about telling someone, don't you think you've had enough now? How do you do that?
Oh, that's a tough one, because you know what? You're not trying to be insensitive to them having a good time.
Right.
We want to encourage people to have a great time over the holidays. That's what it's all about, celebrating and being happy and positive. But you don't have to be plastered to have a good time. There's too much of a good time sometimes, and we need to make sure that, if somebody is drinking too heavily, say, would you like for me to give you a lift to where...
Or would you like to stay here tonight?
Absolutely.
Got an extra bedroom? You're more than welcome to stay here instead of getting out on the road.
Invite them in a positive way. Hey, you know what? I'd love to have you stay over. We're doing something really fun tomorrow morning. I'd like you to join in.
Yeah.
And invite them to stay over. offer to give them a lift if they've got someplace else they have to go, or suggest that they ride with somebody else who's headed that same direction.
And as adults, parents doing this sets a good message to the kids who may be seeing this.
Absolutely. And one of the big things I'll never forget with my family, my eldest son was in the Air Force, and we went down to visit him right after he got out of basic training in San Antonio. And we went out to lunch after his ceremony. It was fabulous. And we were walking to the car, and my husband had a glass of wine at lunch, and we're walking to the car, and my husband started to go get in the driver's seat, and my son just looked up and said, "I'll walk if you think you're going to drive." And his younger 3 siblings got that message loud and clear. None of them were driving at the time. They were all, he was only 18 and they were younger. And so I walked around, hopped in the driver's seat. He walked over to the passenger seat, and I said, "Thanks, Josh, for remembering that's not the safe way to transport people."
Yeah. So that was a good message, and it made a permanent image in their mind.
Absolutely. The younger kids never would get, now they're all over 21, and if they have a drink, they get in an Uber or a Lyft or whatever or have a friend who hasn't been drinking.
Yeah. So, Joy, what do you see the future? Do you see this problem getting better, or do you see it getting worse?
Well, you know me. I'm the eternal optimist.
So you think it's going to get better?
I think we can do better. I know we can do better. And I believe and hope the more the people understand the consequences, the unintended consequences. If you get in the car and you're drinking and you drive, your intention is you're sober enough, you can make it over, you're only going so far away. The truth is most accidents happen within 3-mile radius or 5-mile, with near proximity to your own home.
Right.
And so I should have that stat, but I didn't come prepared with that. But it's very close to your own home. So even if it's just a few miles down the road, get help. So often we think, oh, I can do this. I don't need to worry about it. It's not worth the risk.
No, it's not.
If you kill or injure somebody else because you just were going a few miles down the road, you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
That's absolutely right. If people want more information about Council for Drug-Free Youth, or they would like for you or someone from your organization to come speak to a club or school, you're more than happy to do that.
Absolutely. We've got all kinds of information to share in the community. And like I said, the more education people have, the more empowered they are to do the right thing. We are at Council for Drug-Free Youth is www.jccdfy, councildrugfreeyouth.org. Okay. Or you can give us a call, 573-636-2411.
573-636-2411. Okay.
Correct.
And you'll be happy. What's the youngest age group that you go talk to in school?
Kindergarten.
You go talk to kindergarten kids?
Yes, we do all the time with like 5th graders. The 5th graders come down and do a song and dance routine for kindergartners.
Okay, all right, so give them a call. That number again is?
573-636-2411.
Thank you, Joy. Merry Christmas to you, okay?
Merry Christmas to you, too,
Research Center for Human-Animal Intervention tomorrow. Bye-bye.